Upside down and on fire. First, and he just kept on going first, right? 2008 Daytona. It must be so fun watching this from like the audience perspective, though. You got the camera of like the back of the car. Okay, interesting.
Here we come. White flag. Bail out. One to go.
Is there any rules to it, or just go and win, like, you know, be first?
And Ryan jumped to the high side. Tony Stewart blocks him. Here comes Kyle Busch on the bottom.
There's so many cars. It kind of looks dangerous, to be honest. Do they get many crashes?
Newman was trying to get help from the other blue Dodge. Now he's
It's kind of what it looks like, man.
Dodge on the outside lane. Who's going to win it? It's going to come all the way to the wire. Here they go into turn 3. Teammates working together. 2018, 212. 12 is going to
That looks insane, man.
He's going to have to make it wide. Pedal, baby. Pedal. Have to make it wide. It's the Boilermaker, Ryan Newman.
Is he gonna take?
Ryan Newman, Roger Penske. Win the Daytona.
No, there's no way 2 takes over, right? Yeah. I wonder if the cars are also the same.
Yes. And that's after 500 miles of racing.
It's still like new to me, so don't understand everything, but oh my god. Wait, they go for 5 hours? Jeez, man. I thought it's like 4 or 5 laps.
They're going to be side by side on front. Two bodies on the high side. You can't pass over there. There's no way.
The cars like not break down after 5 hours? Because in Formula 1, you like pit stop, right? Do they have pit stops? I don't know. Took it over. Wait, oh, that's so close. Damn. That was insanely close, chat. And you would think taking over on the inside would be faster than the outside, right? Because it's shorter way.
In 2004, the final NASCAR.
Here it is again.
Damn, dude.
Murray got a little loose. It made it a 2-car race. Here they come to the line.
They got such a run off turn 4.
Ooh, baby. Wow.
The yellow was first, right?
All right.
Fighter.
Catch fences.
Yeah, imagine the car just flies into the audience. It's like it's over, man. But like, is that? Can you like actually finish the race by just running over the finish line? 2001. Oh my god, I was like 3 years old. Fans love it. I think I would like to watch it, but I just need to know more about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really understand everything. Oh my god. I think I kind of get the excitement now.
What a finish. Wide at the wire.
That is just a beautiful thing right there. 2,
Wow.
4, 6, 8 cars.
So close.
I can't even tell, man.
Capture it with our stop motion camera.
Okay, yeah, it's 48, yeah.
There is the margin.
48. Yeah, I've learned that NASCAR is pretty dangerous, and I've seen quite a bit of.
Causes happen, but Reed Sorensen has had a problem. He almost came to
You
a
can probably
halt.
see the smoke
He
first,
could not
right?
make the entrance to pit road. Caution.
He's got a right front tire down, Mike. You can see when he went by.
Reed Sorensen's car came to a halt.
Oh my god, that is
That
is so much fire!
A crewman from Casey Kane comes running right in, gets the window net.
How
down
does
with
that
the
even
help of
happen?
a NASCAR official and lifts Sorensen out of the car. And
Luckily he's safe, but yeah, how does it just like? I'm guessing it starts from the rubber,
safety.
the oil. I don't know. Oh, that was a lot more dangerous than it looked.
It ought to go out.
Yeah, it should go out.
I'm going to see
It
there
should.
you go. When he pulled that
Oh.
can off, man.
Oh, so they are pulling the fuel in. That's an interesting way to fuel it.
Then he almost gets hit this Brian Scott right there.
Wow.
And then it blows out.
Yeah, no, I think we felt pretty confident with our.
So that looks like that's the tanker, right? Or
ignited it there. Obviously something hot, that fuel spilled out.
Oh my God, both of them.
Look at this. 74, Mike Harmon. And
He's
for the
not
second
stopping.
time here in this first round of qualifying, the red flag is being displayed.
I mean, it has all the look that obviously the engine has exploded on it, but you know, you never know. It could be an oil line or
The
something.
whole car is smoking. I'm guessing the engine's on fire or something.
Safety workers right over there.
Jeez, you can't see anything. But yeah, it just looks kind of normal, right? It's just
I don't
racing
want to make
and
a knee-jerk call and say the engine blew. Again, it could have been an oil line came loose, an oil line came apart, and that's what you're maybe seeing there is an oil fire.
damn.
And just an update, Larry, on the tire.
Still
Flat
looks
tire
kind of
for
cool though.
Elliott Sadler. I just got a text from Rodney Childers who wanted to. Paulie Haraka in trouble.
Yep.
That is a huge blow up in that engine.
Looks like that could be a fuel line.
I wonder if there's ever been like an explosion. I know explosions don't really happen because you need the pressure,
This
right?
can destroy the race car pretty quickly if they don't get it out.
Yeah, you can see he's really
Well, yeah.
concerned about it, trying to get that fire crew over and get this thing put out.
Now, just so you understand, fire crews don't move until they're instructed to from the control tower, and they don't allow them to go until the race cars are all slowed down and under control. They don't want to put the safety workers
Interesting.
in unnecessary jeopardy. Make sure the race cars are slowed down before you roll.
Yeah, you probably don't want to like just drive onto the track when there's to be like
keep an eye on
crazy
this white car in the
reinforced,
middle.
right? In case they crash into them.
This is kind of where it started. Oh man.
Yeah, he was slow and looked like he got a tap by 51 car.
Oh
setting up
man,
the race
all of the
track.
RVs in the background? That's kind of
Car.
cool. All the people coming to see the race in their RVs. Oh, what? That's so cool.
Sent him up the racetrack.
Pretty good, Kevin.
Uh-oh.
Kevin Harvick goes up in smoke, and so does Brad Keselowski's chances.
Oh yeah, he got into the back of the
Damn,
one
all
car
these
pretty
like cool
hard and,
gauges in the
most
car.
of
I've
them
never
hit
seen
the
the
one
inside
of
of the one of
two
these
cars.
cars. I wonder what they're for.
fast
Probably
things
like
happen here
pressure
in
and
Bristol.
stuff,
That
right?
was a 4-1-2.
Damn it. Damn.
That is in turn one at the end of the
See,
front
like,
straightaway.
this doesn't look too bad. I've seen cars worse, like in worse condition, but I feel like it's just the way he crashed is probably really bad, right?
Looks a lot like a brake failure. Saw no skid marks going down in there. This is a tire barrier. You can see there's a guardrail there.
Pretty bad. You know, straight on collisions, one of the worst ones, right?
The bumper to the back of the 24.
Oh, he flipped him.
That goes around. Hamlin takes the lead, and the caution comes out.
Get it going if you can.
That wasn't that bad.
Kyle Larson, the outside.
I feel like that happens all the time.
Green flag back in the air. They're blocking. Good go down low. Carl Edwards into the wall. He got tagged by the 22.
Oh, damn. Taking out all the cars behind too.
And the caution comes back out again.
I feel like the worst part is if that happens, another car just hitting you, right? Even though they try to avoid. Oh my god, he's fully on fire, dude.
Next to him, entering turn one. He's in the middle of 3 wide.
He's gonna get out of there, man.
Carl turns left, trying to block a championship on the line. Joey's there in a big wreck, and I don't blame Carl Edwards.
Watch Here we go.
Oh man. That was so loud though.
She's all right after a hard crash, and the caution flag is out.
Yeah, that's definitely pretty scary.
We got that camera in
Oh, I guess they don't have windows on the side so that they don't get like glass in their face, right? Or it's easier to escape
perfect example
as well. So they can just like pop it out.
of why we need them everywhere.
Damn. It's still crazy to me how these guys are like, they're racing knowing that this is gonna happen, and it's like, yeah, I mean, I could have died, but yeah, I didn't. So, oh my god, dude. Where's my hair doing? Chat, I need to get a haircut. Fuck it. All of the cars got taken out.
And one of them was Kyle
They're just spinning.
21's going to come with a huge shove.
They are 2 and 3 wide behind him. Crossover.
Here he
That's
comes.
Austin Hill in the 21. Big
Oh my
crash.
God, dude.
Caution is out.
Yeah, that's definitely a.
That's Myatt Snyder.
He went flying and then he was like.
See how close it was at the time of caution. Because look right here, it looks like the 16's
Oh
out
wow.
front.
Gets flipped
Ooh,
upside.
it had to be
Oh my
really
God,
close.
dude, that is.
The caution wasn't out at that point when they left our screen, so he was clearly ahead.
And the
by the time he
fireball
left the
underneath the
monitors
car.
on television, but unfortunately, Anthony Alfredo getting into the back of the 31 and
Oh
creating
man,
that issue.
these drivers are absolutely insane. I don't think I would ever do this. Oh my God! And the car behind him just wrecked him.
In a shower of sparks on his roof, Ryan Newman
He's just chilling there, sliding. Wow.
and comes to rest, finishing second. Blaney tried the top side, tried to get low. Ryan Newman goes
Damn.
around.
And then the car behind him just boom.
Here's the onrushing Corey
Like you
LaJoie.
can't really do much,
Picking it
man.
up
You
and
just
over.
gotta. But look, that could have been bad. He was upside down at the moment that the car behind him hit him,
The car
right?
goes to its roof, and here's the
Like, isn't that where he's sitting here or on the other side? If he, oh my God, dude.
rushing Corey LaJoie, picking it up and over.
Did he literally just hit into him?
Went backwards because he.
I wonder if he made it out of that one, because that one was pretty bad.
And Keselowski is in it.
Boy, it's just scary. Anytime that air gets underneath that car, gets it airborne like that. This goes back
he's
to
chilling.
the
He's
conversations from Daytona. Those 3 Penske cars, and you can include the Wood brothers in that, they wanted to stay nose to tail to end this stage. They did not, because Joey could have very easily jumped out of the line there. He had the run. He had the momentum.
It's crazy how they always go like airborne, you know, with the back end.
He would have been wrecked and out of the race.
That race.
Oh, hard into the wall is the 43. Bubba Wallace slams the wall.
Damn. That was fast as well. Ay, ay, ay.
Not a fan of this, Rick. I've seen this before. Jeff Gordon and I were here. We had a brake failure. He took that same left-hand turn. Dale, you have to assume, seeing the 43 down in the left in the grass, he's trying to do anything to slow that car down. And what a heavy, heavy impact into that safety barrier.
That's for sure, man.
Here comes the inside lane. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. back to the front. Another hood flap flies off. Oh, around comes the 18.
Oh, wow.
The 42 collects the 17.
Oh, wow.
62 upside down.
That is a massive crash.
Upside down as he went back in front of the pack.
We're wrecked here, guys.
And the big one happens right at the front of the field.
Yeah, the 17 goes up to side draft. I don't think that
You could
affects
see
the
immediately
18.
that
The
cars
one just
behind
pushing
slow
the
down,
rubber,
right?
it peels
So they
the
don't get
18
into the
off to the right. It
collision.
looks a lot
Yeah,
like
the
the
62
24
just
accident.
went
Look at the 62,
flying.
a full flip.
A full flip and back on its wheels. What?
Flipping, put the car back in position, but a huge, huge accident.
What? That was insane. That was an insane flip. Oh, yo, no, that's really bad. Was that the finish as well? Was that the finish line as well? Oh, wow. Jesus. These drivers are insane, man. Like I said, I'm still like new to this, but as a fan, this must be so exciting to watch. You know, like any moment. He done him dirty there. On the final lap to wipe him out like that. Ay, ay, ay.
Yellow's out, yellow is out, yellow is out.
Wallace gets into it. The 14 of Bliss gets into it.
Red flag immediately.
Stop on the back. They want you to stop on the back. You're middle of 3. Come on, 13. You got a guy coming to you. Not over. Keep digging.
Uh-oh.
They're crashing.
Oh my God.
And they're crashing.
Keep digging. Damn.
Crashing up and over.
Oh, and you can hear the sounds from the microphone. I'm guessing it's positioned somewhere.
Will win this race.
Is Kyle leaving the car?
He had been cutting it. Big.
Casey Kane gets turned around.
I wonder if these crashes happen like every race. Is that like an occurrence that happens every race, or? Because if you have a chance of crashing every race, that's just like risking your life every day, man.
He's going to make a run, and Allmendinger is going to take him all the way to the grass on a block.
Yeah, and I think Allmendinger. I think AJ felt like.
Yeah, I feel like grass is really bad, right?
Be there now.
Once you hit the grass, all your control over the car just goes crazy.
Biffle. Who's that? Is that
Also, why is there no fence there? There's just trees. What if you just fly out?
And Biffle.
I mean, there's this barrier thing, but
Truex in there too?
Cause a huge wreck. We've heard. Oh, here's
oh my God!
Down. Big time crash upside down.
Jesus!
See,
That was a
Kevin Harvick
massive
there.
flip.
Marcus Ambrose.
Ambrose is there, comes across. Harvick stops, and Newman's car comes to rest upside down on its roof.
I also feel like these cars are pretty light.
In fact, he and his teammate
Except the engine,
Tony
obviously.
Stewart got into the wall, but you can see it turns Ryan Newman around
Oh.
as soon as it does.
Are these like flaps to stop you from like flying? Because you see it opens
Teammate
as
Tony
he.
Stewart got into the wall, but you can see
Boom.
it turns Ryan Newman around as soon as it does.
We've
It's
seen
almost
that
like
before as well.
wing acts
Oh, yeah,
as
that's a
to help
massive
to lift
flip.
the car up.
And right
Lands
on the car
Kevin
as well,
Harvick's
and the.
hood.
Oof.
See Elliott
And it gets
Sadler
hit
there
again.
involved.
He won it in Infineon 96 races ago on the road course.
And who
half
do
a
you-
second. And the 99 has
still
turned
makes it on the
over
wheels,
Brad
though.
Keselowski. And we have a
Oh,
caution.
3 to go.
My goodness.
Damn.
I'm okay.
I would have been so
Keselowski
annoyed
was on track
if
for
I'm doing 200 laps. You guys said there's like from 150 to like 300 laps or something like that. If I'm doing all these laps and I have 3 to go, and you pit me, oh my, I'm mad, dude.
a 6th place finish.
Boy,
And
that's
we're told there was contact between Edwards and Keselowski.
That's a
a
Polish
little crossover
surname.
move here by Carl. Clean here, clean here. Just slight contact.
Oh,
Look at that
damn.
thing go. I think there was some other.
You guys
contact
recommended for
before
me to
that,
check
though.
this
I
out,
think
so yeah, we're gonna be
that's
checking
how
it
Jeff
out.
got by Matt.
Because apparently, I don't know how that's allowed, but like you can fight.
How about old Carl Edwards?
You know, that's what. Yeah, they're just like.
with Matt Kenseth.
I don't know if they get like punished by. They have to, right? You can't just go up to someone and just like hit.
86 career, and there's a fight.
You know, you can
between
pit
Cale
people.
Yarborough and Donnie Allison. The tempers overflowing. They're angry. They know they have lost.
This is really
And
old,
what a
eh?
bitter defeat.
That looks like 70s or
earlier damage
Jesus, man.
by one car caused on the other.
Well, Marcus is a great restarter. He's a road racer, so he knows. Look, and then Casey's trying to drag Marcus off the side, and Marcus punches him. He didn't want him grabbing him like that, and you could see Mears rubbing his eyes. So Marcus definitely landed that punch, and then the crews are getting involved.
Oh,
there, and
yo,
he's
yeah,
getting,
he definitely
beat around a
landed
bit.
that punch. You could see his head go back like that. Ooh, that was nasty.
It's like Michael turned the 7 car into the outside wall.
On the back of the 15.
Front of the 7, but we'll see how that works.
Oh, damn. Keeps going though.
I think he's going to try to pay him back with his helmet. I don't know. Robbie really loves his helmets. Yeah.
Is it gonna be a helmet throw?
They are, Matt. You're right. That's why he has second thoughts. Okay, here we go.
With the helmet on.
The helmet throw, yes.
Let's see the accuracy.
No, I'm loving the helmet throw.
Shot.
Oh, they tried to throw it through the window? Because I know that window is like you can open it, right? Like just push through.
Robbie used those same words in this race 1 year ago.
And, you know, I think that there's a difference of opinion there. Michael said it was Robbie's fault, and I'm sure that Robbie doesn't see it that way.
I'm loving the helmet
That's
throws.
right.
Just walks out. What a mad lad. What are you doing?
Wow, that was
just walks out in the middle of the... Bro, how is he not scared that they're not going to hit him?
Tony about to run over the helmet.
I'm sure he doesn't.
You know, Michael, everybody thinks Michael's this good guy.
He's
He's not
insane,
the good
man.
guy like he actually is. The caution was out, and he wrecked me. And he's a piece of
Oh, there's more.
Oh, trouble! Steve Park is off into the infield. Another car ball over on his lid. It's Parkindale Jr. Terrible crash.
I feel like there's quite a bit of crashes in this compared to like other like car sports, right? I think, I don't know, like they go so close together, it's insane. And they go like 200 miles an hour. Oh, dude. And yeah, if one goes, dude, every single one just goes out with them. Look, 1, 2, and yeah. Oh my god, dude. And there's people right there. Sure, there's like some casualties, right? Because these are like insane hits. Even if you got the cage and everything. I'm sure right now there's less like crashes than like back in like, I don't know, 90s or 2000. Oh my god, he's just rolling. Jesus. That is pretty scary. Definitely very scary. He just drove straight into that? Maybe he lost control of the car, or...
Let's take a look. I think you're going to see him get loose the minute he turns down into the corner.
Yeah, and he's just
drifting.
Man. And that thing just absolutely...
I will guarantee you that impact was well over 180, probably 185 miles per hour. We've already seen 199 or better getting in there.
I hope he's alright, man. Wow. The car was like flying for a couple seconds there. It is instantly set on fire. Yeah, I would not trust that fence. I'm sitting way back, dude. I am nowhere close to the edge.
And everybody scrambles.
That car is taking a whale of a ride, that 20 car is. It's getting hit, it's upside down, it's hit on its roof.
Just everyone's taken out. How do you even dodge that in the car, dude? They always seem to... Oh my, dude. How many turns was that? They always seem to like kind of fly on one edge. I wonder how, like, what causes that. I'm guessing the engine is like heavy, right? So the back always flies up. Oh my god, dude. Seats with the like super strong. Oh my god. What? Where is the car, dude? There's no car. Okay, that guy is definitely not alive.
Yep. Keep your fingers crossed.
Don't think he's making it out of that, man. There is like nothing left.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Head on into that Armco.
Fuller was trying to avoid.
Dude, the wheel just has to like stab into you or something. I don't know,
man. A
man.
lot of time to make decisions here, but this is a split-second decision.
On a straight impact like that.
To come, if you'll notice, as he comes into the picture here.
Well, yeah, they got
hit
those
right
seatbelts,
for the door
right?
For Jason Leffler,
I don't think that helps much when you're
to miss contact with Jason Leffler and went right into the inside wall, hit it. You know, at exactly the wrong spot where that opening is on that.
Oh, instantly on fire as well.
And climb out. Very fortunate that these trucks are as safe as they are. Look at this truck just get out of control. Probably about the fastest part of this speedway.
They also got
field, right
trucks.
out of the tri-oval.
It just starts
Trucks racing in there? Oh, I think there's like a separate one.
With his
I never knew.
Background, I'm sure he's had many barrel rolls in his career, but none like that.
And Michael, I know you've been upside down. I've been upside down like that. The flipping's not that bad, but it's the
somewhat reminiscent of the Brian Vickers, Jimmy Johnson contact in the Cup race last fall.
Really just kind of a stack-up effect.
But yeah, that one clip of the guy just like destroying his whole car on the fence, that was very scary. Like it didn't even look like there was anything left of the car. Yeah, like these are pretty bad, but that one was super bad.
One opportunity really to miss this wreck. Tony Stewart did a great job. Some others got.
He was right here in the tri-oval.
Are these cars like custom made?
Was right here in the tri.
Nowhere to go as you come.
They're definitely custom made.
And when something like this happens, you really have
right? The chassis and everything. I might be wrong.
And you've got one opportunity really to miss this wreck.
But they do not look standard.
Some others got.
It looks like he got up there and I don't know if he got a little loose or if the car pushed, but you get the feeling maybe
this is slow-mo, right?
Just a little bit right there, and a little bit can mean someone can get into you from behind.
I've never seen crashes like this, dude.
Shane Hall was riding.
These people are insane.
Close to him, even in the middle of the turn there.
It almost looks like there's a crash in every single race, or like every 1 in 5 or something like that.
Ended up involved.
Of our top 11 in the points, 8 was involved. But what a
like they know they're gonna crash at some point.
Kenny Wallace and Jason Keller are the only 2 in the top 11.
Do a little bit of some dumb moments.
Know about the Kevin LePage incident or Mark Martin giving this win away.
So yeah, let's
but
check
what
this
about
out.
the lesser known moments within the sport?
Some
it's
lesser
time
known?
that we
Okay.
discover some of those today. Dave Blaney was riding in the back of the pack near the end of the 2007 Daytona 500, and as he saw a cluster of cars bouncing off each other through his windshield, he decided to through pit road at over 150 miles per hour.
Hey, what
it
we
was a
were
smart play to
trying
head
to
down pit
do.
road in case there was a wreck, but failing to slow down and noticing that Martin Truex made the Final Four to battle for the championship in 2019. After starting third, he quickly became the dominant car of the day, leading a significant portion of the
Damn,
first
all these cars are
100 laps.
Toyotas, man.
However, on lap 121, something went incredibly wrong. Truex comes in for a pit stop, and, well, nothing seems out of the ordinary at first, and even as a spectator, you wouldn't have noticed anything in the span of about 13.7 seconds.
What happened?
The second Truex pulled out of his pit stall, he sure did. The left and right front tires were in the incorrect places. With the tire holding the wrong air pressure, everything would be affected, from handling to pure speed.
Man.
It seemed like this mistake in a championship race was really going to cost them, but luckily it didn't. Truex started in the top 5 of the final stage and was runner-up to his teammate and champion Kyle Busch. I went to this race and I really couldn't believe it. I've really never heard of this situation happening before.
He still pulled it out, man. He still managed.
The tires switched. They messed it up on pit road. It's the right front.
That seems like such a rookie mistake, right? Like, how'd
David
you
Gilliland
mess
was
up the
racing at
tires?
Charlotte in 2009, where he tried to make this 4-wide pass in the tri-oval. I think this poses a question if
Oh my
4-wide
God,
can
dude.
even be achieved through this section of the track. When we look at Gordon, Busch, and Newman attempt to go 3-wide in the 2009 All-Star race, it didn't even work out there. And I'm willing to bet it's possible with the 550 horsepower package NASCAR's used in races in recent years. In fact, I think I've seen it done before, but ask any iRacer and they'll be able to tell you 3-wide is quite a challenge in itself, and 4-wide is pretty unimaginable.
I
And
feel
this
like the
leads
cars
me
are
to a quick
very
question
light.
for all of you. What is your
Right?
favorite
There's
NASCAR
nothing
racing
in the
game
cars
all
except
time?
for the
Comment
seat
below and
and
I'll
the
make
engine.
a big chart with all of this data and post the results over on my Twitter. Make sure to follow it so you don't miss it when it comes out, because your voice matters. Do you remember the time when Quinn Hoff tried pitting from the second lane at Texas just a few years ago? Well, it turns out that JJ Yaley created this move 14 whole years earlier. Yaley was trying to pit, but Mark Martin
I
behind
like
him
how there's
had
like
no
these
idea.
different
And this
moves, you know, that of taking over other cars.
might have
and
been
stuff.
okay if Yaley was slow and was already on the lowest lane of the track. Mark might have been able to slide up and react, but what really caused the confusion was that Yaley attempted to slow down in the middle of the track. This makes it appear as if he has some sort of issue with the car, and the last thing Mark was expecting was for Yaley to turn right into him. I just know that Formula One fans would be laughing at NASCAR for this one.
Box, 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 box.
Oh, is it another pit thing?
Box, box.
Usually when I pit, I get on the inside of the racetrack and then come off, you know, but
Although we talked about the 2019 championship finale
Is there a
at
worse
Homestead
one?
a few minutes ago, something else unthinkable happened in that race too. Denny Hamlin's pit crew put an oversized piece of tape on the grille to try to gain a competitive advantage. The thing was, the piece of tape was indeed too big. It's entirely possible that the
what?
tape could have just been misplaced, but I've never even seen a piece of tape this big be put on a grille of a race car. A few
Wait,
laps
what
later,
is this piece
Hamlin
of
was
tape
called to
for?
the pits to correct the mistake and prevent his car from blowing up. This water shooting from the hood, yeah, that's not good. Just about any NASCAR fan would be able to look
The
at
car's
this and know
overheating,
that
man.
something clearly isn't right.
But man, look at all that water it's losing, Steve. I don't know how long that thing could last when he's going to go back out on the racetrack.
Blocking is a natural
Alright,
part of
if you guys know why the tape, is it to like stop the air going in? So it's like more aerodynamic?
NASCAR
That's the only
racing,
thing I
but
can
Alex
think of
Bowman was
why
leading a race
they
at
would do that.
Talladega and decided to pull one on Joey Logano, the last guy you should try blocking in my opinion.
Oh,
a difference of at least 5 miles an hour between the two meant that Bowman's car was not going to like this contact very much. Sure enough, the second he's hit, he glides to the apron, and the transition upset his car so much that
Yeah,
he
you can't
completely
really
lost
save
control
that.
and spun himself in front of the whole entire field. I get it. Do what you gotta do to try to win the stage, but the chances of a 5 mile an hour bump not roughing you up is little to none. I guess it's easy to correct Bowman on his mistake in hindsight, and I have to confess that I probably would have made the same move.
Wait, so what I've noticed, are these like specific... Okay, never mind. So you got Mustangs and then you got Toyota in there. Interesting. I thought it's like only Mustangs raced or something like that. Because the previous one was like only Toyotas, right?
Aggressive and block, but you also have to realize, I guess, when the run is so massive behind you, you're just not going to win.
You may remember Kyle Busch's restart from the 2011 preseason race I mentioned just a few videos ago. But did you know that Denny Hamlin actually screwed himself out of winning that race? He jumped out of line with Newman just before reaching the finish line, and although Newman gave him enough room, Hamlin decided to pass him below the yellow line. This yellow line, this is a penalty in NASCAR. And no, it is not legal on the last lap.
Okay.
I think it's legal on the last lap.
I understand that late race moments
Okay,
may
that was
cause
a
you to
bit
forget
dumb.
about the rules and throw them out the window completely.
He's like, nope.
But the yellow
Hey,
line rule
I'm gonna
is
pass
one
it
that
up
gets
there.
mentioned constantly at restrictor play racetracks.
Here they come, 3 wide to the stripe, and the winner is
3 wide.
So he was
probably
disqualified,
Kurt
right?
Busch because Denny Hamlin went below the yellow line.
Yeah, that was definitely, he advanced his position by being out of bounds. There's no question on that one.
Jennifer Jo Cobb was riding in the back of the pack at Daytona when this huge crash happened in front of her. Although all the drivers in the same area were able to slow down and avoid getting damage,
All
Cobb
of them
tried
got
to do her
taken
best
out.
Lightning McQueen impression to avoid the wreck. This reminds me of the wreck avoidance challenges in NASCAR 09. I could go on with the video game references because this is commonly what happens in online racing.
And that's why you always
Yeah,
have to
dude,
know
every
how much
single
room-
car is taken out.
Jennifer Jo Cobb coming in there hot.
Kyle
She's
Busch's
making it
team was
though.
on the wrong end of a pit strategy for Nashville in 2022, and before the caution came out, he was likely looking at a top 5 or possibly even a win. If you know anything about Kyle Busch at all, you'd know that he hates to lose. He put this on display when he started straight up wall riding in the final laps of the race. He
Oh,
literally
really?
did not care anymore and fully stopped trying. Busch lost actual positions on the
Oh, I
racetrack
love
by
that.
doing this, but when you look at the amount
You
he
know what?
already
I'm
lost
losing.
to this
Fuck it, man.
strategy,
I
I'm
was
sure
gonna
he really didn't care.
ride the
Did you
wall.
know that there was a NASCAR race that technically the drivers willingly did not qualify for? In the group qualifying era, the 12
What does
drivers
that
that
mean?
advanced to the second round of qualifying waited until the clock ran out to about 40 seconds to even attempt a lap. The thing about this was, no one wanted to be the first car on the track. This poses a big disadvantage as the lead car won't have any draft. After every driver insisted that someone else went first, they all
Damn.
left the pits too late and not a single one of them posted a lap time. Even though this video is all about low IQ moments, I'll stop myself from blaming this on the drivers. Group qualifying simply didn't work well with the racing package NASCAR used at the time.
Interesting.
Nobody made it. Nobody made it across the line.
I mean, the lesson was
Wow.
supposed to be learned in California when we made ourselves look like idiots out there.
I always think it's cool that
Wait. So you can step out on a live track, risking your life to throw a helmet at another car, and that's fine. But when you try to get revenge on a different car by, I guess, like pitting it from the side, that's no. Okay.
Get parked for the remainder of the current race, or in
Interesting.
extreme circumstances for a handful of upcoming races. Believe it or not, NASCAR has some very recent examples of both. But wait,
And you guys
what
said
is-
that you can actually hit other people's cars. I was like, whoa, that's
the difference
interesting.
between these two NASCAR accidents? One of these warranted a 2-race suspension, and the other received no suspension at all. The 24 and 20 cars are both wrecking the other car in retaliation.
Mhm.
We'll go more in depth on this one a bit later. The
I
reasoning
did-
may surprise you.
Okay.
Most NASCAR drivers go their entire careers without even getting parked or ejected once. As mentioned,
Wait, this video is so good.
previously, a simple helmet throw to another competitor doesn't warrant you to be tossed from the event. This definitely would not be the case in most sports. Chris Buescher is generally known for being one of the nicest NASCAR drivers, and from what I can tell,
I think in soccer, even for taking off your... I'm comparing everything to soccer because I don't watch any other sports except for soccer once a year. Even if you take off your shirt. Even if you take off your shirt, you can get a card, right?
he's the least likely to get parked from a NASCAR race. That's why I've teamed up again with his NASCAR sponsor, Auto Tempest. It's as easy as this. Auto
That's kinda
Tempest gathers
crazy.
all the listings for used cars in your area and then combines them so you can view each listing in the same place and
Crazy
also
sponsor.
get way more results. No more visiting sites like TrueCar, eBay Motors, and Cars Tempest for supporting me and our favorite sport, NASCAR.
Alright.
Our first
Atlanta.
instance of NASCAR drivers getting ejected is Carl Edwards being removed from the 2010 Atlanta race. Here is your 20 seconds of context.
Okay.
This is gonna go fast. Carl Edwards was sent flying from Keselowski's bumper at Talladega in 2009, which was unintentional.
Oh, I've
it
seen
was the
this.
beginning of a feud between Edwards and Keselowski in which some meaningless encounters took place in the Nationwide Series races afterwards. A year later, Edwards made contact with Brad Keselowski at the start of the Atlanta race, and when he rejoined the race over 100 laps
So it's
down,
like a
he intentionally
rivalry
spun
kinda
out
thing.
Keselowski. He meant to just simply spin him, but Brad's car got airborne, and they were going over 160 miles an hour in the process. Keselowski landed on the roof of his car, which potentially could have hurt him. Wow.
Yeah, well...
I have a feeling that the only reason Carl Edwards was ejected from this race is because he sent Brad airborne. If it was just a simple spin, his chances of finishing the race
Wait, so
would
you
have
can
increased
spin
greatly.
people?
Edwards wasn't
So you can spin people, but because they're going so fast, he got airborne, right? And then that's why he got suspended, I guess.
temporarily banned
Parked.
from any NASCAR events after Atlanta, but he did receive a 3-race probation. The
Oh, them
commentators
three,
had a
yeah.
reaction to this crash that you're probably going to want to hear.
That NASCAR is parking Edwards for the balance of the race, and he's being called to the NASCAR hauler.
He's not doing himself.
I don't know if it's me, but the rules kind of seem very not like set in stone. They're very like elastic. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes in this case, maybe you get parked and sometimes you don't.
Right now, going
Maybe
backwards down
I'm
pit road
a
either.
noob, okay? I don't
They're
know.
not going to like that at all.
But Terrell, I got to ask you, Carl Edwards is 156 laps down. What's going on here?
That was not necessary. Very unnecessary.
Kyle Busch versus Ron Hornaday is one of the most famous instances where a NASCAR driver gets parked, then suspended. Remember in the last video why I mentioned
got
that
full-
Michael
like,
McDowell
suspended?
raced the 18 at Texas in 2011?
completely?
This is why. With this angry heat of the moment move, Kyle Busch threw away Hornaday's potential championship season, but also every shot he himself might
That
have
was
had to win the
pity,
Cup
man.
championship in 2011. Busch was not only parked for the Cup race at Texas, but was also not allowed to race in the Nationwide Series race either. Fans speculated if Kyle Busch would continue driving for Joe Gibbs after this on-track carelessness, but it's a good thing he did because he won 2 championships with JGR within the next 8 years. You'll see a common theme that when somebody intentionally wrecks a championship contender, that's when they have the highest chances of getting parked.
I ended up losing my cool, and I've been
Wait,
wrecked 4 weeks in a row.
so
and finally I
someone is taking over, like let's say you're racing to the final line, you see him like overtaking you, can you just like boop and then he flies? Like, and then you win?
just had enough of it, and so you can't place all blame on one person. There was 2 people that got into it to begin with, and there was 2 people that ended it.
Interesting.
Brennan Poole gets parked.
I am
for
learning
intentionally
so much
wrecking
here.
JJ Yaley at Iowa. The instigator in this series of events is JJ Yaley. He turns Poole into the outside wall for seemingly no reason. In an interview after the race, he claims he was just trying to get in line behind Brennan Poole. However, on replay, it seems as if he blatantly wrecked him. Since Poole went head on with the turn 3 wall, what better
Damn.
time than to get JJ Yaley back at the same part of the track and wrecking him in a nearly identical way. Obviously, Brennan
Wait.
Poole had to be parked for the rest of the race, likely
Wait. So he came back? Wait, I thought after you crash, you're done. Wait, so do they go back and they have more cars? Okay, that sounds
track and
awesome.
wrecking him in a
What?
nearly
Okay, wait,
identical
what?
way. Obviously, Brennan Poole had to be parked for the rest of the race, likely because he retaliated at over 100 laps down, but I wonder if he still would have been parked if he was racing on the lead lap. This payback can easily be passed off as justified, even if Poole still got parked.
Dude, I was
Between
totally
Johnny Sauter and Austin Hill,
convinced you're like done once you
that
crash.
Sauter started the encounter and also ended it. It starts with a bump that Johnny Sauter gives Hill in turn 1. Hill comes back and spins the 13 truck in turn 3, which I'm not sure was justified. Either way, Sauter comes back and gets his payback for the payback under caution. Johnny Sauter was parked for the rest of Iowa and also the next race at Gateway.
Wait, I'm loving this.
Fill in for
This
the
makes it so much better. My whole like NASCAR perception just expanded. I'm starting to love this.
After a bad restart from Clint Bowyer, Denny Hamlin misjudged the space between him and the car in front because he's not really used to running the Nationwide Series too often. As you may imagine, Clint Bowyer was going to be angry, which even Hamlin himself seemed to agree was justified.
Time
Clint
for
Bowyer
revenge.
came back to sideswipe Hamlin under caution, which NASCAR immediately parked him for. I'm not sure that NASCAR needed to do this, as it probably wouldn't have carried much further. I guess NASCAR doesn't like extracurriculars happening under the yellow. For the encounter you've all been waiting for, and perhaps it's the most known instance.
It kind of seems like if you're gonna pit someone, just do it first. Because if you're gonna do it as a revenge, that you might get parked. That's what I get from this.
And a driver getting parked. But we need to rewind and set the stage so you know what's at stake here. Joey Logano shoved Matt Kenseth out of his way to win at Kansas, his second win in the round of 12.
Woo,
this, combined with a bad race at Talladega, ensured that Matt Kenseth would not advance to the round of 8 in the NASCAR Championship. In fact, the 20 and 22 got into each other on Talladega's pit lane just one race later. Have a listen to these communications from Kenseth's radio.
Tell that 22 I'm going to knock his out after the race. You tell him. Tell him to hide behind his daddy.
Then, the week after Talladega, it was the race at Martinsville where it looked like Logano was about to win his 4th race in a row. Kenseth was involved in a crash while running second behind Joey Logano, but it was his teammate Brad Keselowski that spun him out. Now, with no possibility to win the race, no possibility to win the championship, there was just one final objective for Matt Kenseth to accomplish in the 2015 season. That objective was this.
Kenseth cleared by Logano. Maybe no. Kenseth takes him out. Logano into the wall. Caution comes out and the crowd roars.
Tell you what you need to do is go over there and get him. That's a chicken move right there.
We all know where the story came from.
Damn, I love like the rivalry between the people. It's like, you did this to me, and then like you get revenge. Oh, I love this.
The fans were happy. Jeff Gordon ended up winning his final career race, and Matt Kenseth got his payback on Logano to stop him from advancing to the championship 4. NASCAR parked Matt Kenseth for the next 2 races at Texas and Phoenix, probably to give Logano a legitimate shot to point his way into the championship finale without the moving obstacle of Kenseth. But that didn't work. Denny Hamlin rallied behind his teammate in
also,
the 20 by
at
dropping...
what point do you like at what point do you stop the race in your car? Like, let's say it's destroyed. Do you just stop, you know, after you're missing like one wheel, or like when do you know you have to leave the track to get a new car?
Shirts with the message "Free Matt." This could be because banning Kenseth from competition.
Obviously, if you can't drive, and
just 3 years earlier, Gordon did not receive any suspension.
Like, look at this. The car is so destroyed. How is he still driving?
Did not receive any suspension and even won the season finale with Bowyer coming in second. Popular US sports usually rule ejections by considering targeting, unsportsmanlike conduct, or messing with the officials. With these rules laid out, you're probably thinking, NASCAR drivers can't mess with officials if they're in the car. Well, Kyle Busch proved you wrong. But this actually did get Kyle Busch thrown from the race. It's kind of hard to get unsportsmanlike penalties in NASCAR, but targeting? This could be NASCAR's version of targeting. The drivers have the goal of wrecking a specific competitor to damage their car or prevent them from winning. This is the most common way to get parked, or for the sake of this video, ejected from a NASCAR race. Let's try to predict who will be the next driver to get parked from NASCAR. Oh, you're wondering about my prediction? It's gotta be right.
Yep. Oh, the people are going crazy in there. Wow, this looks so much faster than on actual cameras. Yeah, there is. That was a crazy move, man. He went like 5 places ahead. It's crazy. But yeah, this also kind of gives me a new perspective, because this looks more insane from like the people's perspective, you know? I've never seen like the whole track, because From the clips we've seen, it's all only sections. This gives a completely different vibe with the people. I would love to be in the audience. That looks insane. But I guess this is the speedway, right? So there's only... it's oval, always going left, right? People are losing it. Yeah, it's crazy. Damn. Because it's not an illegal move, right? You can do this. And also makes sense to do it on the last lap. Oh, they're so happy. Oh, wait, you have to wear the headphones because it's so loud. I guess some people are. That's crazy. Yeah, like I said, it makes sense to do on the last lap because obviously you still kind of, you know, you're just destroying the car. And he just pushes in front of 11. I think he made it in front of 11. And earlier on in the race, they had like a skirmish, right? Damn. Oh, the people are loving it. Oh, the passion these people have it.
He's won his way into the championship. Let's go get a championship. And the fight for the
That's the commentators.
the line. The one of Chastain past Hamlin. Take a look at what he did.
I have never seen anything like that before in my life.
It's a video game move off into
A video game move. True. Yep. Yep.
all the way around turn 3 and 4.
Oh, some shots from the team. Oh, look at them. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cute. So wholesome. I'm guessing they're on the same team, right? Wow. What an awesome move, man. It's gonna become legendary.
To race his way into the championship.
Does it? I still can't see if he made it before 11 or not.
Almost doesn't look
I feel like he did.
It doesn't. Look at this.
The hell?
We're in. Good job. He put it on the fence and went wide open there. I don't know if he beat the... Yeah, he did. He beat the freaking... Well, now we're in, but we're out. Or he didn't get the owners because he held it on the wall wide open and fucking beat the 11. That's literally the coolest
I feel like no one was expecting this.
That was straight video game, but hey man, way to never quit. That's all we can ask for. Drove your ass off. I'd have known that would have worked. I would have just done this last 8 laps.
That was 11. Is he mad?
I guess we just lost on that.
Oh.
Well, I've never seen anything like it, but Bell wins, he's in, and the one Hail Mary defense in 3 and 4 and got it.
So did 11 not make it?
Yeah, that's all I can say. He's in.
Damn.
2 spots here. Gotta get him? Yeah, gotta get him. Need 2.
And that's his point of view. What a mental guy.
Keep coming, hang on, man. Checkered flag. Nice and easy. Keep it up against the fence there.
He completely wrecked the car though, right?
More coming, man. Talk to me, boys. You made the transfer! You made the transfer, man! That was fucking ridiculous, dude!
Yep.
That was wild, man. That was wild. Holy cow.
The team is losing it.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Dude, holy shit. Awesome job.
Oh, I love that.
On to Phoenix.
Wow.
Good job, Phil.
As he pulls up, everyone's cheering for him. Oh.
Oh my God.
That's so wholesome. Post interview?
Holy cow. I can't believe that that worked.
You just look at your car and laugh.
Yeah, it's destroyed. Yeah, the brakes are knocked out of it. The steering's all